we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Orchard Park. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20. Yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards.
From 31. Here is 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Dayon Henley there on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Rolling right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Davis to return it. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
47-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now, Herbert. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain of 16 yards. First down, L.A. Now Herbert again. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Shotgun snap. He would give it to Hampton.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd down, 3 to go. Ready. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Allen now on 2nd down. Here's a screen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert. To the left side, and Adams has it. He's still on his feet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. 54 yards. Herbert to the air again. That is caught at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
That's another Chargers.
Hampton. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
No gain on the play.
Here's Herbert. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
The kick is good.
Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught. What a throw. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Forced out wide. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
It is third and long.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
To throw is Herbert. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the... Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Herbert to the air again. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Here's a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 34-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he will score! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Sticker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Allen will throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Another run here with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On play action, Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Cook. Open spit. Now Cook loses the football. The Chargers have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Bills move out in front. The new score, 17-14. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Play action now. It's Herbert. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Trying the left side. Here's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Bills' 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Out to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert again. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That's the man who was a Charger for 9 years, Joey Bosa. In there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Once again, it's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, throw here for Allen. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on all...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's second down. Now it's Herbert. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got a team of first down. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Plus to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Game on. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Herbert to the air again. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Chargers 26.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, we're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Alert! 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 Round 80!
Off the play fake, here's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is second. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29.
This is first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Left side gets made by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Herbert to the air again. It is brought in the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9. On the toss, they'll run. Still fighting for yards, and he lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bills are able to extend the lead.
44. Chargers 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. Now ahead, and he lost the football. And I believe he was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
A 59-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to